relative. It could connote different things. So, no grief for bad governance, no grief for mediocrity, no grief for corruption or embezzlement, anything that has to do with being in conformity with the social ills or vice. Don't agree to it.
It may mean a lot to so many other people, but for me, what it means is just fun. I mean, Nigeria has come to the stage that you need to be happy, otherwise you die. If you take everything serious, you will die off.
You want to focus on, go straight for it. No grief for anybody to kill your dream. Simple.
Somebody might try to intimidate you because the Lord has agreed for him in this year. And he might feel like, okay, God has agreed for me, God is hearing my prayer, and God is answering my prayer. So for that, he wanted to use it to intimidate others. And if others now agreed to that intimidation, it means setback is coming. So don't grieve for anybody. You shouldn't give up. You shouldn't accept everything they bring to you.
The slang "no grief for anybody" literally means be resilient, don't think about other people's opinion, right? Just focus on what you want and get it at any cost.
Me, actually means that, like, don't give up, you know. Maybe you are trying to get something and maybe you are trying to, like, you know, attain a higher level in something. Somehow you meet obstacles, but see, you still have to fight.
If you see someone that is anything or someone that is beyond your own power, beyond your capacity, and it's like it's telling you that don't grieve for anybody, you are the one that will suffer at last. So you have to look at the situation. Is it what I can take control? Is it what is beyond my control? Then you may not grieve for that. But when it's above your capacity, then you better grieve for it and let it go. But the positive impact is that, okay, maybe there's something you have been clamoring to overcome and there's a challenge facing it. Then you can continue. You may not grieve for that situation to suppress you.
Fight for what you can get. You know, claim it by force or with any form of aggression or anything. We're in Nigeria, so we have tough skin. So just fight for what you can get.
It means that stand up for your rights. So, and you know, there's a common saying that Amumu is over. So let's do the right things. It's not about doing it negatively, no. It's just about doing the right thing, that's all. Don't grieve for, do the right thing, let the right thing be done.
You have heard what residents in Lagos have to say about this new mantra, no grief for anybody. For some people it is positive, while others think it is negative. But to you, what do you think?
So as we wrap up the program this morning, Olamide, no grief for anyone.
I think so many persons are misunderstanding how that slang came up, especially on X. No grief for anybody. Just be determined in whatever you're doing. Just, you know, stand up for your rights, basically. Do not let anybody, you know, talk down on you, you know. Stand gidigba anyways, that's what they're trying to say, really. So it's not a negative
negative
slang,
because I recall,
so
was it earlier in the year or so, that trend has, would I say, lived with us for the most part of this year, if not before. Remember the police
think they've moved
also
to something else right now.
Right, because the police was saying they were going to come hard. There was a time when it was being used at the point where a protest was being planned, and so people